Good morning. It is that time again, 7:30. We are just about to start Vail Valley Live. Here we're going to share everything about the weather, snow conditions, what's happening this weekend for events. There is a lot going on. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Valentine's is just around the corner, so we have plenty to talk about. Thanks for tuning in here. My name is Meredith, and we're just about to start.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson here in the Grand Hyatt Studios in Vail. We just saw Meredith. She is hanging out at Beaver Creek today, and like she said, a big weekend of activities going on. We have Super Bowl. We're almost into the Valentine's Day holiday. Lots of events and things happening on the mountain and off, so we're going to try to cover as much as we can in the next 60 minutes. We are typically with you from 7:30 to 8:30, give or take a few minutes. And we're live on Comcast Channel 17, which is outside television. We're also available anytime on YouTube and Facebook. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page, our Facebook page as well. Like us, set the alerts so you won't miss a thing. And on those two platforms, you have the ability to chat with us. So we'd love to hear from you, hear from where you're watching from, any questions you might have, any comments. If you're coming out here soon and want to know what's going on, it's a big winter out here, especially with all the snow that's fallen so far this season. In fact, up at Vail, we're at 242 inches season to date. I think last year we got to about 240 for the whole season. So we are well on our way to surpass last season. Pay attention to the crawl that's at the bottom of the screen. That's going to give you an idea of what's groomed on Vail Mountain, as well as Beaver Creek. And over at Beaver Creek, we're at 221 inches season to date. We just got 3 more inches in Vail or Beaver Creek in the last 24 hours. So 2 at the Vail, 3 over at Beaver Creek. And let's see what the weather has in store for us as we roll into our Thursday, February 9th. Right now, a little chilly. We're looking at single digits, and up on the mountain, 1 degree at Beaver Creek and 1 below at Vail. So very chilly this morning. It'll start warming up, but not by much. We're going to see a high in the teens and the low 20s, depending on where you're at. And we've got a chance of snow showers throughout the day as well. But the sun is going to pop through also. There's not going to be a lot of snow associated with this system. Chance of precipitation is only about 40% today. And then winds out of the northwest around 10 miles per hour. And then tonight, mostly clear, a low right around 0. So it'll be a chilly one this evening. And then the wind chill values, they could get as low as 15 below 0. North wind around 5 miles per hour, becoming east in the evening, but that might pick up a little bit. And then Friday, hey, we're bringing the sunshine, and the temperatures will change dramatically. We'll go from the teens and the low 20s to the 30s, upper 30s at that. But then Friday night, we're still dipping down into some cooler temperatures. And then as we roll into the rest of the weekend, looks like Saturday, we're going to have mostly sunny skies and a high near the 30s, upper 30s and 40s. So a beautiful weekend is in store. Then on Sunday, about a 20% chance of snow after 11 a.m. But then sun mixed with clouds for your Sunday fun day. Super Bowl Sunday. So there's a quick look at the weather. So a kind of a dip in the temperatures today, and then we'll start to crawl out of that into the weekend with sunny skies for your Friday, Saturday, and part of Sunday. This weather and mountain report was brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. Elevated savings if you're looking for ways to stay warm or just some fun outfits to wear for all these events we've got going on. Pop on over to exit 205, about a half-hour drive away from Vail on I-70, and they've got outlets on both sides of the interstate. It's a lot of fun. Maybe grab some pals and go over there and do some Valentine's Day shopping. But let's bring in Meredith and find out where she is and get our details for what the real feel is like outside. I'm all cozy here. Me and Leah are cozy. What does it feel like out there, Meredith?
I was just driving around, so always when you're in your
Yeah.
car and you come out, you're a little bit warmed. But my fingers did get a little bit cold outside my gloves, so that's always a good clue to make sure you have good mittens. I know we are mitten fans.
Mittens. Mittens in the air.
Yes. Wave them like you just don't care.
Yeah, yeah. All right, put the
Yeah,
hand
but
warmers in them too today.
the hand warmers, and then normally these fireplaces are lit, so this is where I came to kind of warm up. This is right here by the bus stop,
Yeah.
where you can get dropped off, or if you park at Bear or Elk Lot, this is exactly where you'll get dropped off.
Yep.
And I thought to maybe show too, there is a path, and you showed this on a couple times, but you could even hike up this way
Yeah.
and start here at Strawberry Park, because if you wanted to, you could also go over the bridge, and that'll take you to Centennial Lift, which I think all of us kind of think that's the way to do it. But hey, you could start Strawberry Park and go over to McCoy Park.
Yeah. You know what? If you know you're like, hey, I'm going to Bachelor Gulch, I'm going to Arrowhead, something like that, that's one of the easiest ways to get on the mountain. And there's never a line at 12. I mean, if it is, it doesn't last very long because it's a half maze. So things are going to go faster than a double maze. So it's very easy to get to. Hey, I'm seeing some blue sky out there. So I think this snow, even though we did get 3 inches of the beeve, 2 at Vail, I think it's a little disorganized. We're not going to see a lot of snow out of this today. Kind of just some chance of snow showers. About 40% is what the National Weather Service is calling for. But Meredith, at one point last night, I was coming home from the gym, and it was dumping in Edwards. But it didn't last too long. But I was like, wow, could this be a foreshadowing of like a powder day? It's been so sneaky. You just go to bed and you think like, oh, it's going to be dry tomorrow. No, and then we get 6 inches. So we didn't quite get that. But we did get 2 and 3, which some years 2 and 3 have been big days for us.
It's true. We're like, snow! We always get so excited, and that's kind of the regular weather we've been seeing this year. But I know, I was also in Edwards in the evening, and it was blowing sideways, and I heard it was doing the same in Vail, so I was hopeful too, but it was just a small dusting off the car this morning, so we didn't see much out of that.
Yeah.
But it is always still exciting when it's blizzarding and windy, because it could mean a big powder day.
Oh, yeah, you never know. Okay, well, so we've got a lot of things going on this weekend. And, we still have the National Brotherhood of Skiers still here. I know they had the big barbecue yesterday on the mountain. I think they're doing their game night tonight over at the Hythe is their headquarters. So they have a cowboy-themed game night. They've got prizes for the best dressed and everything. So it's been so fun having them have a good time. You and I were both at the Neo concert on Tuesday. Lamont Joseph White, I was there and I saw Megan Wright. She was there on Monday. So there's been some fun things going on throughout the week, but they're having a great time. It's their 50th anniversary celebration. I don't think they'd been here since about 2005, but I know, 1993 was one of the largest gatherings. They do this summit every single year, and they do it at a different ski resort every year. I think next year they're going to Big Sky. Last year they were in the Snowmass. They were here in 97, so it must be fun just to tour the different ski areas throughout the nation.
We should start something like that. I mean, that is so cool to make friends and then know you're going to see them again, create new memories somewhere else. I love their whole concept. And it really gets them to ski new mountains. Because I know a lot of people here who have been here for a long time, maybe grew up here. I've really not seen a lot of mountains beyond Vail and Beaver Creek. So that's been kind of my goal, to get out and at least see some of our surrounding ski resorts in the state, Breckenridge, Keystone, Aspen. So it's so cool that they are able to travel around and just get out and explore.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you have explored. You've been to Aspen. You were there for the X Games. You've been to Telluride. So you're checking them off. You're checking them off the list. So that's
Slowly
good.
but surely.
Yeah. 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 And how's the knee feeling? You good?
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling stronger every single day and, getting out there. Like I said, last weekend, I finally made it out to the back bowls and it was so gorgeous. There's
Oh.
nothing like a blue sky day and skiing. And you're right. We actually see a little bit of blue skies today. So people could luck out with some nice weather. We thought today was going to be a bit overcast. Things could change, but to start out, it is so gorgeous here.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Well, you know what? Let's get things rolling. We'll let you roam around. She's at Beaver Creek today. I was skiing the Beav a little this weekend. Just it's so nice that we have both resorts so close to each other. We've got world class just up and down the road. You can choose that morning what you want to do. You may want to choose the Beav today. Once again, they got 3 inches of new snow in the last 24 hours, and Vail got 2, and that is bringing Vail up to 242 inches for the season, and Beaver Creek is seeing 221 season to date. So pretty awesome. We're looking at so much terrain that's open for you as well. So pretty much anything you want to ski, we've got it open for you right now. But let's take it to a break. When we come back, we're going to give you Vail Daily headlines. Michaela, back in the news. We'll tell you about it when we come back. Stay with us.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate 25 years of making moments that last a lifetime, bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpack.org.
Moet Vending for life's spontaneous, festive moments. Celebrate at the Grand Hyatt Vail.
Love is in the air at Dallas at Castle Rock and Silverthorne and J. Crew. I brought with me my marijuana, less than $18, 70% off. My fingerless gloves, $6. And look at the sweetheart sweaters, the fun little necklaces, the striped lifestyle tees, and the tennis shoes, all half off. Everything's 50 to 70% off. Don't forget to pick up an Davis card booklet at customer service or the Colorado Welcome Center at Castle Rock and Silverthorne, where you can save an extra 10% off. Love is in the air.
Welcome to Nap Harvest. We are showcasing healthy habits, and you can start right here feeding your family healthy organic vegetables and fruits that are seasonal and local. They're all the way from Arizona with our wonderful, beautiful citrus fruits that we sneak across the border for. But don't forget our Nap mushrooms. Grown at 9,000 feet, mushrooms are chock full of benefits for you. And then also the microgreens, also full of vitamins. Come see us at Nap Harvest in Eagle Ranch, Sylvan Lake Road next to Color Coffee. We're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 4.
We are back. I want to give you an idea of what made headlines in today's Vail Daily for Thursday, February 9th. And on the cover, super awesome. Michaela Schifrin shows off her silver medal from her second place showing in Wednesday's World Championships Super G race in Maribel, France. So the World Alpine Ski Championships are going on right now. So that's a little different. They take a break from the regular World Cup circuit. So these medal counts are different than the World Cup ones, World Championships, and she's already kind of breaking records and tying them in the World Championships as well. But we'll get to that in sports in just a moment. But there's Vail's hometown girl. Now, headlines for today: headwinds for Vail Health. CEO Will Cook says hospital is committed to growing services and expanding footprint despite mounting workforce and financial challenges. More on that on page A3. Also in local and regional, Soul Power. Neo, Mixmaster Mike, keep the party going in Vail for National Brotherhood of Skiers Summit. And DJ Logic opened up that concert. So all three performers played in one night outdoors at the base of Golden Peak. And you can see the different photos, the crowd out there, the lights, the amazing laser lights that were going on. It was quite the production at the base of Chair 12. Learn more about it on page A2. And then that was for National Brotherhood of Skiers. And if you want to learn more about the ski clubs in Vail, well, the National Brotherhood of Skiers 50th Anniversary Summit brings groups together from across the country. So you can learn about them from Detroit, from Chicago, from Philadelphia, all over. More on that on page A4. And then in sports news, we're going to talk about Michaela Schifrin. She nabs a silver in Super G at the Worlds. And you can take a look at some of the other winners and what the teams are doing. So the men's and women's teams are all in France right now for the World Alpine Ski Championships. This is a 2-week event. It's kind of like the Olympics with just skiing. And we've hosted it in 1989, 99, and 2015 in the Vail Valley. So it's a pretty big deal. They do it every 2 years. And sometimes a World Championships medal can mean even more than an Olympic medal to these athletes. So check that out in Sports and Outdoors. And then also in today's paper, we're talking about entertainment, arts and entertainment, enjoying a long lunch. Tasty ways to spend an afternoon in the Vail Valley. You know, when lunch just kind of lingers, the conversation keeps on going. Maybe you do a late lunch and don't even go back out skiing. That's what we're talking right here. So check that out on page B1 in today's Vail. Also, there's great news in the entertainment section about Branford Marsalis, the quartet coming to the Villar, books to fall in love with, according to the Bookworm, and hey, Magic Mike's Last Dance, and other new movies for Valentine's Day. So that's in the AA section. And then Vail Live and Town Talk, always a good way to get yourself into the paper. Just use hashtag Vail Live and you might get in to the paper in print. And then Town Talk is a good way to maybe wish someone a happy birthday, say congratulations, talk about a fundraiser. So all you do is email a photo and a caption to towntalk@vaildaily.com by noon the day before you want it printed to get your information in. So lots of things going on in the Vail. Of course, they're going to be giving you details on things to do for Valentine's Day. Today is the last day for the Tell Us Your Love Story Valentine's Day contest. Got to get those stories in by 5 today if you want to be a part of this contest and win some great prizes such as Leadville train ride. We've got a gift card at Gessner Restaurant here at the Grand Hyatt Vail. We also have couples massages at the Four Seasons Resort and Residences at their spa, and Spa Anjali at the Weston Riverfront Resort and Spa. So just by telling your love story, you could win something cool for your sweetie. So that's what we're looking at in the Vail Daily today. Over in the roads, so we did get a little bit of new snow. So, and that even just 3 inches at Vail, 2 inches at 3 inches at Beaver Creek, 2 at Vail, can cause some havoc up on the roads. So look at in East Vail, you could see those trucks. A lot of them are putting their chains on, or they might just even wait it out. And then look at Vail Pass Summit. Yes, snow-packed and icy for you. Eisenhower Tunnel, similar conditions. Officers Gulch, this is between Cobb and Frisco. And oftentimes that is a sketchy area of I-70 because it's got a lot of shade. And so a lot of times things don't melt. And if they do, they refreeze overnight. And so you want to just take it easy out the Officers Gulch. And there is some elevation changes too. So it's kind of a false flat. You think you're just on a flat road, but you really aren't. That because I bike it a lot and it's not flat. so that's what we're looking at. Wintry conditions up there. And let me just see if there's any alerts that we need to let you know about. The plows are out there as well. A lot of times what they're doing right now is just kind of getting some of those sides ready and so they can kind of mitigate all the snow that's been falling. But we have I-70 in both directions, passenger vehicle traction law, so and then commercial vehicle chain law is going on as well. And there's some plows up in that area. And it looks like on the approaches to Eisenhower Tunnel, I-70 westbound, the right shoulder closed due to a crash. So that happened today at 7:49. So just a few minutes ago, they were stating that. So this is information that can be found on cotrip.org. You can also put Colorado Department of Transportation the app on your phone. So if you are stuck in traffic, a little lifeline of like, okay, what's going on? When is it estimated to open? That kind of thing. Yep, and you can see that little indicator there. It's in the red of what's going on. And then let's see what's happening to the, wow, we got something. Oh, and we got something in Glenwood Springs. Over by Glenwood, right lane closed due to a crash. So you guys do be careful out there. East and west of the Vail Valley, we are seeing some crashes. So do be careful, slow it down, allow a little extra time to get to where you're going, and you'll be fine. Okay, let's take it back outside to Meredith. We're going to talk a little bit about what goes on after the slopes close. We've got après ski, and sometimes that's the best part of the day.
Definitely. I love some opera, and you can, have some drinks, you can have some hot chocolate, some coffee to continue, and there's always so many different choices. But
Yes.
even before we talked about opera, I have to show I'm a living snow globe right now.
I love that. I love that up at Beaver Creek. So this is part of Beaver Creek's Wonder. They revealed these, I think it was like November of 2021 or 2020 and 2021. So they pretty much decided to do them before COVID even happened. And just really cool that we've got that.
Oh, it's so cool. So yeah, this is Snowed In is what this whole art piece is called. And it really feels like, because you can see the snow patches.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. Wow, that's so cool. And I love how it's big enough to get in. It's like 10 feet high, I love going in there. That's
Definitely.
awesome.
And I did too want to mention, since I'm right here, this is Beaver Creek Sports. And actually this is where they're going to meet up for the Beaver Creek Snowshoe Race series.
Yeah.
And this is taking place on Sunday. And you can register online, and it's good to do before because you're going to have even a better deal. Prices go up $10 day of event. So you'll all meet right here. And then the race is a 5K and a 10K. And prizes will be given out to the top 3 female and male participants. And then there's going to be a whole party and prizes and everything afterwards too. So you'll get to enjoy, maybe meet some people, and it's a nice way to get some exercise, and maybe you're a little bit competitive. So you can enter a race and see where you stack up to everyone else.
Well, and didn't you do the last one, Meredith? Didn't you go out there with some friends?
I did, yeah. So you can also go do this and not even be competitive and just roll, do the 5K, soak in the views. So, two ways to go about it.
Yeah. Yep, easy. Yeah, you can either have the snowshoes drilled into your running shoes like the really competitive people do, or you're like, hey, do you want to do this with me? We can catch up. It's a great catch up while getting a little exercise. And it's early enough that you could still ski after that. You know, they've got the after party and they're going to feed you a nice meal, chance of winning some raffle prizes, but then you could ski the afternoon at the beef and just make a whole day of it.
Exactly. And then you can opera.
Yeah, yes. Hey, and speaking of opera, you're right near the Coyote Cafe, which is the oldest bar in Beaver Creek. It was another name at the very beginning. I think it was something like Bridgewater something. It had a different name, but it has mostly been the Coyote for all the times that we've been here. And then just up the escalators from there, of course, Sea Bar, Chop House, and then Powder 8 Kitchen and Tap. I was there quite a bit over Christmas with my friends from Texas, and we just loved listening to the music. Like Matt Garth was there one day, Sam B was there one day. So the live music, and it starts early. They don't make you wait till like 3 o'clock. I think they start like at, I don't know, 2, or you come in for lunch, and it's nice because it's a big area where your whole group can be. And there we go. Yep, they've got that new takeaway window, because Meredith, you can walk around with drinks in Beaver Creek.
Yeah, there's a cool open container.
Yeah,
call it. You have to have like what is it?
It's called the Common Consumption Area,
Common
CCA, where if you're 20 and older, and if you have a cup, purchased at one of the participating restaurants or bars, just roll in there with your own Chardonnay. No. You gotta purchase it within the little Beaver Creek village.
Yeah, they'll give you a special cup and sticker, so people walking around know what you're doing. But it's cool. This is a total new renovation that happened earlier this year throughout the summer. So you can also order outside and then just sit here too. But the inside's got a nice little fresh facelift, and all the bars that you just mentioned would all be great options to watch the Super Bowl. It's so great to have big TVs, and you can operate with the Super Bowl. I mean, it's pretty cool for us. It's perfect timing. The kickoff starting at 4:30.
Oh yeah, you know what? I mean, it was 1 o'clock. It'd be like, oh, should I ski or should I go watch these teams? Especially if your team isn't in it. It's like, A lot of times, boy, Sunday afternoon on the day of the Super Bowl can be a very empty day on the mountain, because a lot of people be, having people over and they've got to get prepared and make all their food, or people are traveling maybe back to Denver to watch it at home. So like Sunday afternoon, I would say go all the way to 3:30 or 4 o'clock at the Beef, 3:30 at Vail, and you still have plenty of time to get to wherever you want to watch it and everything. So I know that. Should we play that? Are we gonna? Or should we play the Carrie Clay? Or we're gonna wait till tomorrow? We're gonna wait till tomorrow on that. Okay, Meredith, I want to talk about a few other things going on. So we got opera, and then we have late night. So we've got Shakedown. They're gonna be doing their house sessions on Super Bowl Sunday. So after the game, you can go and still party. That's going to be 9 p.m. to midnight. And then we also have the Runaway Grooms. They are going to be doing their kickoff. They're kicking off their This Road tour, supporting the release of their latest EP, This Road. So this is a hometown throwdown, as the band calls Eagle County home. So they're going to be playing at Agave 9 p.m. on Friday, and that should be a ton of fun. And you know what? It is really neat that the Runaway Grooms call this home. Last summer, they were touring all over the nation, but they still call Vail home. And then if you're looking for something to do tonight, we got Phil Long, 3 to 6, Vail Chop House. Matt Garth will be down at the West End. I love that Lookout Lobby Bar. I love listening to music there. Johnny Magambo at the Red Lion, kind of the originator of après ski in Vail. And then we're going to have Kevin Danzig. He's going to be at Frost Bar. Now, Meredith, have you been to Frost Bar?
Yeah, super cool. And there's not always a lot of people there, too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a hidden gem.
Yes, I love that bar because it's just, I love the decor because it really kind of lives up to its theme, its name, with just the lighting and kind of the sparkle. It's got a cool vibe in there too. Sometimes they'll have DJs there, but Kevin Danzig, he's always fun to listen to. So there's be a lot. But you and Rachel had a chance to go après ski. Should we follow you
Oh,
on
yeah.
the tour? Let's
Yeah.
follow these girls. They know where to go party.
What's up, Vail Valley Live? Rachel LaDon, your producer here with Meredith, as you all know and love from the show. We are here in Vail and it is opera time.
We don't really know where to go. There's a lot of great places in town, but we don't know the vibe. So hang tight. We're gonna go find a bar.
Look at this puppy! Can I pet your dog? So cute! So cute! So cute!
Hello.
How was your day?
The groomed ones were good. Go to channel 17. Yeah.
Okay, we found a place.
Where are we on there?
BBC.
Vail Brewing Company in Vail Village. This place is a local's favorite. They've always got different brews on tap. We are excited to get back there and try something. Awesome.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, Mary, close your eyes. If you can name the number of people in this room wearing flannel accurately, I'll give you $5.
Okay, I'm gonna guess 5 guys.
It was only 4.
5. Oh. $5.
Looks like Meredith has already made friends with the bartender, so let's see what's going on. So like, oh, hey there. What's up? What's going on? What are you guys talking about? Beer.
This is my new friend Patrick. What is your favorite beer? Let's start it off with that.
Ooh, I love the Hot Mess Blonde. It's one of our 3 all year round beers. I'm a blonde myself, and it's a very easy, smooth to drink blonde ale with a little citrus taste. It's very good. And the other 2 beers that we have year round are an award winning pale ale and like a West Coast hoppy Gore Creek IPA.
Cheers! Cheers! We got our drinks. We are happy.
Thanks, BBC.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to share with you an amazing place called the Colorado Welcome Center. We've got fabulous brochures on all the nearby places and towns and things to do right here while you're in Summit County and visiting the outlets at Silverthorne. And of course, pick up your Elite Savings Card booklet, offering you fabulous discounts and a rewards program too. See you soon.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery is kind of a one-stop shop. We have everything in-house.
We have cast techs, MRI machines, x-ray of course right at the clinic, physical therapy right at our clinic.
I'm going to get to the bottom of what your diagnosis is with all the resources we have, and that's what we do.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. 3 inches new at Beaver Creek, 2 inches new at Vail in the last 24 hours. Lifts open at 8:30 on both mountains. Lifts close on Vail Mountain at 3:30, and over at Beaver Creek, the main mountain closes at 4. But speaking of Beaver Creek, let's go back out to Meredith and talk about some happenings at the Beav. And it is Thursday, so you know what that means. Thursday Night Lights.
Oh, yeah. I just got a latte.
Good for you. Is it cold out there?
It's a little cold, so I was like, oh, I'll warm my hands with a latte.
Yeah.
Here at the Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. It's so good. I just have to showcase the food quickly. It looks so good. Look at
Do they have the empanadas?
Yes.
Yes.
Look how good these look.
Oh, I know. I could just live on empanadas. They're so
I know.
good.
They have Hovey and Harrison sandwiches. They have quiches, croissants. They got everything.
Yeah, they got it. I know. And then they got their new location on I-70 going down to Denver, Downeyville, Dumont, those exits. So you could stop there as well. Hey, but Meredith, yeah, Thursday, there we are. Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea Company. That's a local company out of Minturn, everybody. So shop local. Get your coffee there today. Hey, but Meredith, this afternoon, kind of this evening, right around twilight is when Thursday Night Lights starts. And kids go absolutely crazy for this. Okay, so like when my nieces and nephews were younger, they would almost plan their vacations so they made sure they were in town on a Thursday to make sure this happened. My friends from Texas, they're the same way. They're like they plan their Thursday night before they plan anything else. But it is such a neat thing that happens on a weekly basis, almost throughout the entire season. It starts a little bit later in December and goes through about end of March. But just a really neat thing for the kids to do. Adults can do this too. You just have to be a level 4 or above skier or snowboarder, comfortable skiing in the dark, because Meredith, it's a little different skiing in the dark. And then you got those fireworks at the end.
Yeah, it's really your only opportunity to ski in the dark here. And it's so cool because there's going to be a whole fireworks show. I mean, it is like kids. It's perfect for families. And a really good place to watch it is even Powder 8, how we were talking about earlier. That's a great place. There's some couches all along the mountainside. And so you'll get to see the views of the fireworks up close and personal. Every day.
Totally. And then those fireworks just light up the sky. We took this footage last year, and Meredith, it was so snowy, like with our glow sticks and then the snow coming down, we looked like we were in like a Star Wars movie. It was really funny. But it's
so
just
cool.
It's a great time, and it's a free activity. So you just sign up, you sign the waiver at the ski school that the office is right there by the base, and then you're going to load up the gondola. And a few weeks ago, my friends and I hiked up a trail in Edwards, and we got to a point that we could see Beaver Creek and we could see all the snowcats, because they kind of buff it out right before, and we're like, okay, they're the snowcats. They're getting it all ready. And then just a little bit later, when the snowcats got above where Haymeadow Express is, then we could start seeing, it's kind of hard to see because we were pretty far away, but then we saw the fireworks from afar. It was just really a cool area, and that's where they're going to be coming down. And they've got the DJ spinning music, so it's quite the event, and it really is a tradition at the Beav. They've been doing it ever since I can remember. And I just love that we have it, and it's such a fun time. So TNL, Thursday Night Lights. But another thing going on, we've got to talk about Laura Performing Arts Center, Peking Acrobats. I talked to a couple parents that were taking their kids to that. They had a 4:30, they had a 7:30, so I think that was really great family programming that they had. But this Friday, we're bringing in Branford Marsalis. And he's been playing for almost 4 decades. He's an American saxophonist. He's played with everyone from all sorts of symphonies, because he's a classical musician as well as a jazz musician. He's played with symphonies. He's also played with the Grateful Dead and Sting and some other big names. But he's bringing it back to his home band. So we have the Bradford Marsalis Quartet, and they're going to be taking the stage at 7 p.m. at the Valar. And I was listening to some of his music yesterday because I was writing about it and trying to get him ready to go for weekend picks, and just amazing. And saxophone. I played saxophone in high school. I played alto, tenor, and baritone. So I kind of have a soft spot for the saxophone players.
Yeah, and it's one thing to listen to the music on your Spotify, on your headphones, but to see them play it in person, hearing the acoustics in the Valar are world renowned. So it is going to be a special night just to experience music in person, which we love to do in the summer, of course, with Bravo. But there's now an opportunity here up in Beaver Creek at the Valar to do that as well.
Definitely. And you know what? Bradford Marsalis, he's from New Orleans. And he actually, after Hurricane Katrina, he paired father, Ellis Marsalis, who was a pianist and a educator. And what they do is try to help underserved children, youth, and use music as kind of the avenue. I kind of think of SOS, how they use the sports as the avenue. This is a nonprofit that uses the music as an avenue. So he's passionate about that. So yeah, check it out. Check out the valarpac.org website for this. They're going to have a student ticket for you. So that's great. Anyone 22 and under with a valid school ID, that'd be $25. Otherwise, reserved seating will be $52. And this Friday night, a good date night.
Definitely. To give a bit of context, the Valar is located under the main skating rink here, which is center plaza of the village. So super easy to get to, and can park up here at night for 3 hours for free.
Yeah.
So, just you can always park down below too, but typically you'll find a spot if you come early enough. But it's going to have to be after 3, and then you'll get 3 hours free.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Hey, Meredith, we got to get rolling because we've got Carrie Mae Wack, who's going to be joining us from the Eagle Valley Library District. So we get to that. We'll let you roam around and get warm. Go find that fireplace. All right, we'll be back with more.
Hi, my name is Carrie Wack, and I'm with the Eagle Valley Library District, and today I'm at our Eagle branch, our Spark Studio. So this is our Makerspace Lab, or the place where you can come try new technology. We have software, hardware, pretty much anything that you can use to make and create. We have version in our Makerspace. Thanks for checking out the Spark Studio with me today. Make sure to come back to the Eagle Public Library and check for yourself.
Well, we just saw Carrie Mae Wack talking about the Makerspace with the Eagle Valley Library District. Now we've got her on the line. We've got her live with us, so we're going to learn about some of their events going on in February and some of the great programming that they have. So let's find out where she's calling in from. All right, which library are you at this morning? Good to see you, Carrie Mae.
Hello. Good morning. I am coming to you live from our Avon Public Library today. I'm currently in our beautiful YA section.
Okay, and you know what? What people may not realize is when we talk about Eagle Valley Library District, you have 3 different libraries within that. So tell us about that and where they are.
Yeah, so Eagle Valley Library District is a special district within Eagle County, and our branches are Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum. So an Eagle Valley Library card will get you access to anything from one of those 3 libraries. And then we can also request things beyond our libraries. So it really gives you access to pretty much anything in the state of Ohio through one of our 3 branches.
Oh yeah, and if I had my card, I have my little key fob has that with the codes. So I've got my library card, and it is such a great resource. I was doing a story. This was 2 years ago on Beaver Creek's 40th anniversary, and I went to the library because you guys had so many great books talking about the history. So it was a great resource for me. I know that schools and teachers use that a lot. But what kind of history do you want to tell us about this month? I know we're celebrating Black History Month.
Yes, so we are also celebrating Black History Month. Depending on which branch you happen to step into, you're probably going to see some type of Black History Month display. We're working on ours in Avon, continuing to add to it and build to it. And whatever age group, whatever your interest is, we definitely have something for you that kind of fits into Black History Month. Whether it be a Black author, a Black character, culture, we're just definitely trying to provide a whole array and collection in terms of Black History Month.
Yeah, and that's so great. It's so great to have that resource right here in the Vail Valley. And you guys, you do have so many different programs going on for all ages, whether it's the little itty bitties for a little story time, maybe something for the teens, and it's so hard to keep those teens occupied, especially if you're visiting from someplace else and maybe you're taking a day off from skiing. It's nice to know that you guys are such a resource for us, especially with the library of things. You got so much going on.
Yes, we do. We have programs all throughout the week at all of our different locations. We have baby story time, lap sit story time, bilingual story time, and then we do weekly programming for our teens. So here in Avon, it's every Wednesday night. Gypsum is Monday nights. Eagle is Thursday nights. So whatever day of the week it is, definitely check out evld.org, and that will give you a calendar list of everything that's going on throughout the district. And like I said, we have something going on almost all the time. You might just have to travel to the next branch over, but we definitely have lots of things happening here at the library.
Okay, and and it's not just books, as we've seen, and it's not just like, shh, you gotta be quiet, I was in there, I was there, and I did like a little painting, like we had a little kind of like a 10 by 10 square, and we had the oil paint, and we kind of made it drizzle this way and that way, and it was really fun. It was just a nice little activity to do.
We do lots of craft classes. I know sometimes teens are doing them. On the 3rd Tuesday of the month, we are doing what we call community crafting, and that's craft night for adults. We provide all of the supplies, and just come on in, meet some new people while you kind of work on a small craft project.
Okay, perfect. And you know what? I think it is such a good resource to have, especially your one here in Avon. When my family would come in, and let's say my mom was home with one of my nieces who wasn't old enough to ski yet, she would bring them there, and so it's just a great resource for people for out of town to know that we have this. And your libraries are so beautiful. I mean, the views, I just feel so comfortable, the architecture. We've got some of the most beautiful libraries in the nation, I think.
Oh, yes. I mean, I feel spoiled every single day working in these beautiful buildings. Outside the windows in the Y area, you literally just get a beautiful view of Beaver Creek Mountain. And you did mention visitors. I just want to throw in that we do offer visitors cards too.
Yeah.
Even if you're not a resident, you can come get a library card. The only thing that you need is a photo ID.
Okay, perfect. Hey, and what are your hours and what days are you open?
Yeah, so our Avon and Eagle branch are open 7 days a week, Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Friday, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Our Gypsum branch is slightly different. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 to 7.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday, 10 to 5, and then we are closed on Sunday in Gypsum.
Okay, yep, and you know what? We can find out all details on the website as well.
Yep.
Look at the different. So once again, that is evld.org/events, and your newsletter is a great resource as well. I know I get that in my inbox, and I'm reading it because there's always something that sounds so fun to.
Always new things coming down.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much, Carrie May, for your time today, and we appreciate all the ideas, the creativity that you can spark, the fun, and the learning and entertainment value comes out of books and so much more.
Yes.
Okay, all right. We'll see you soon. All right, that was Carrie May Wack. She's with the Eagle Valley Library District, and you can find out more on their website, evld.org. Back.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Surgery stands for providing the highest quality care to our unique patient population here in the mountains.
I think that what makes us unique is that we really are practicing groundbreaking techniques, yet, we practice it in a small town environment. Patients are our neighbors and our kids go to school with their kids.
I think everyone, our docs, treat their patients like their family. Our goal is to keep you active, doing the things you want to do, and we'll map out a road to success to get you there.
Love is in the air at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. And we are going to wow you with some of the fabulous looks that we have to share with you today from J. Crew and Adidas. Let's take a look. Here's Rachel in J. Crew. I love her navy preppy blazer with striped lining, striped pink tee, amazing white jeans, white sneakers, and gorgeous pink ribbon earrings. With her savings card booklet, it'll be $197, saving $316. Here's Enza in J. Crew Kids with her denim jean jacket, her heart filigree tee, sweetheart leggings, heart necklace, and her white slip-on tennis shoes. Full outfit $101 with her savings card booklet. Wow, Liv, you look amazing in J. Crew sportswear line. From her fabulous striped button top, pink leggings, fleece jacket, pearlized headband, fingerless gloves, and her amazing tennis shoes with the pink and copper colors, all from the internet return. Her outfit to $145 outlet, fabulous. Kate is in Adidas in her pink hoodie, pastel leggings, black tote, and her white and pink running shoes. Her whole outfit would come to $138. Okay, Rachel, you look fabulous in your amazing full-length bubble coat from Guess. You've got your fabulous hoodie with faux fur, and look at those adorable pearl gold shades. Whole outfit with the shade, $138. Here's Kate in Adidas with this black cropped jacket, $32. It's 40% off of their jackets. Here's Liv. She's in Guess in the most amazing puff with fleece detailing inside the hood. Love the black belt glasses. Jacket reduced to $65. And her shades are only $45 from $90. Love's in the air at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. And just a reminder, be sure and pick up your savings card booklet at the outlets at Castle Rock in the food court at customer service and the outlets at Silverthorne at the Colorado Welcome Center. Love is in the air, and so are the discounts that you're going to find in the savings book. See you soon.
Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
All right, time now to take a look at the weather before we send you on your way. Chilly temperatures this morning, and it is going to be probably the coolest day of the week. We're going to see temperatures in the upper teens, low 20s, and maybe a little bit of wind around with that. We have some patchy blue skies, but we do have a chance of snow, about a 40% chance of snow before it's all said and done. So you may see a little bit of that today. But later on tonight, mostly clear. It'll drop down into the single digits, even right around zero. But then for Friday, we start to see things warm up quite nicely. We're going to be in the upper 30s, low 40s, depending on where you're at. Friday night, mostly clear with the low in the single digits and low teens. And then for Saturday, mostly sunny again and a high into the upper 30s and low 40s. And then for Sunday, kind of a mixed bag. A little bit of sunshine mixed with some clouds, about a 20% chance of snow for Super Bowl Sunday. And that Super Bowl, once again, starts at 4:30. So you have plenty of time to get out there and ski and ride all day and then settle in and watch the big game on hopefully a big screen somewhere. But this weather report brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail. And Grand Hyatt Vail is some great game day specials. So if you're looking for nachos, they're going to have chicken nachos, artichoke dip. They've got twice cooked wings. And you can try these 3 different ways. Either your choice of barbecue or garlic parmesan, Korean, and then we're gonna have tons of pizzas like prosciutto and fig, the margarita pizza, veggie pizza for you too. And then beverages, they're doing draft beers for $5. And you can valet park right here. You can watch it at one of the big TVs. So the Gessner area and the Fireside Lounge could be a good choice for you. On Valentine's Day, they're also gonna be doing some fun specials. So basically a choice of starters, entrees, dessert, some specialty drinks as well. So put the Grand Hyatt Vail on your list for things to do for Super Bowl this weekend. But let's bring in Meredith and talk a little bit about something that we haven't mentioned yet this week, but it's coming up, and it's the Porchlight Players. And they are doing something rotten. And Meredith, I kind of forgot about this. I knew it was coming. And Porchlight Players, it's kind of the Down Valley version of Vail Valley Theater Company. And a lot of the actors will go back and forth and perform in each one. But Something Rotten is going to play this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Valentine's Day. And then they're going to play again next weekend. And I know we know Lance Schober, we know Connie Strawn in this. So Michelle Cohen-Levy is going to be in this. So wonderful singing, dancing, and acting all combined for this dinner theater.
I know. It's been a long time since I've attended a dinner theater. So when you buy a ticket, you're also choosing an entree, which I'm so excited. And you know what? I'm actually seeing opening night this Friday because, yes, we have some dear, loved friends in the show. And I hear that this musical is really funny. So I'm really looking forward.
Well, you know what? I mean, so it's set during the Renaissance times. And, so Shakespeare is like the hot ticket. And these two brothers are like just trying to come up with the next great play. And then they meet the soothsayer who kind of gives them a vision of the future and how it's not just acting. Like in Shakespeare, they also sing and dance. So they're like, whoa, are you kidding me? Like, really? So, I mean, it is going to be funny if you like Shakespeare and all the references. And look at the tomato on his head. I mean, so funny. So this is great. And as you mentioned, yes, we've got your ticket, which is $85, but that's your dinner. You're getting the roasted chicken quarter, herb roasted swai fish, or curried lentil stuffed acorn squash, dessert, and then 3 drinks. You either get 3 beers, 3 wines, or a soft drink, coffee, tea service. So I think, and then the entertainment, I think this is a great price for this. And this will be down at the Brush Creek Pavilion down in Eagle.
I didn't even know it came with drinks. So, hey, yeah that's even better.
I know, totally. You're getting your drinks too. Now, have you talked to Connie about how production's been going?
Yeah, I hear it's been going really well. This week is always the busiest tech week. Yeah. So they're getting the lights up. She says she has 7 costume changes. She's an ensemble member, so she's playing all these different roles. And so that's quite a lot and a little bit stressful, but she is really excited. And you know what? It's so great to support the theater community members. And
Oh,
so it's going to be an amazing evening.
yeah, and you've got several chances. If you can't catch opening night, once again, it will be February 10th, 11th, and 12th. 6 p.m.'s doors. Dinner will be served at 6:30, and then the show right after that. And then Valentine's Day, and then the following weekend. So super fun. You can get your tickets by going to porchlightplayers.com for more details. And support local theater. These folks are so nice and talented. And what's really neat is, like, you didn't realize this. Like, maybe they're your coworker or your neighbor, and then you see them and you're like, what? Like, you can dance like that, you sound like that with your beautiful voice. We have some talented people in this town.
Yes, and they've been working at this 3 times a week for a few months now, like since December. So they've been working hard, so it should be a really exciting. I'll report back next week on
Okay,
how
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, we want to hear your review of it, if you will. But hey, what's it looking like
Yes.
down there? The lifts are open. They're spinning. People are getting on. I see football jerseys.
Even a few minutes before, just as we were talking about it, there was a decent line, and I was like, okay, yep, there's powder on that mountain. You'll always see people lining up for first chair when we have some fresh snow, even if it's a couple inches. You never really know how much is going to be.
I know. Yeah, there might be a little bit more.
Yeah, so with this will be the line if you just want to hop on the chairlift, which goes really fast, and then every 5 or so chairlifts there'll be a gondola, and so then over on this side, that's where you're lined up for the gondola.
Yep. So that's easy. And you know what? Maybe on a chilly morning like today, might be good to take some Gandhi laps. And I love, Centennial is such a great area to just kind of do some top to bottom and make some laps because you're not really on any catwalks. Sometimes if you go over to Gandhi 1 in Vail, you're kind of going down Bear Tree and, that catwalk over by 2, so it's just kind of like, you don't really have top to bottom. Lion's Head is good top to bottom as well. Like, you can just, like, lap board free. I went to the Preserve last week. So the Preserve is kind of right along the lines for Chair 8 and Gandhi 19. But most people just turn off to the right to go down board free. But if you keep going straight, the Preserve, like, I always can't remember how to get there, but I looked on my way up. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I know how to get there now. But it's just these little islands of trees, and you're going through it, and you feel like no one's ever there. You feel like you own the place. It's pretty cool. And that was on Saturday. That was on a busy Saturday. I had it to myself.
I gotta add that one to my list. That's one of the nice things about Beaver Creek is that you often feel like you have it to yourself, especially when you know where to go. You can really spread out on this mountain. There's barely any lines here. I mean, come on, it's 8:30 and there's no lines, so.
I know, no lines at all. Hey, we're getting some more cloud cover now, so I think we're going to kind of see that mixed bag. I would definitely wear a low light lens in the goggles today. I'd leave the sunglasses at home, especially because with it being cold out, you're going to kind of tear up a little bit. So, all right. Anything else?
Yeah,
any parting words for our Thursday?
Go out and rip it.
Yeah. You know what?
Great day.
Like Klaus Obermeyer says, every day you don't ski, you don't get it back. So if you're on the fence, if you're like, it might be kind of cold today, it might be a little cold, but you know what? Mittens, hand warmers, base layers, Gandhi laps, hot chocolate breaks. That's how you do it.
Exactly. and just keep skiing or riding hard, because that is my favorite way to stay warm is let those legs burn and soak in the views, because conditions couldn't be better. So hopefully we'll see you up here on the mountain, or like we said, maybe we'll bump shoulders sometime during opera, because such a great opera scene.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Happy Thursday.
And we've got the opera scene happening tonight, this afternoon. So, yeah, whether you're going to stop by Powder 8, Kitchen and Tap, that could be a good place for you. Oh, hey, Rodney Travis, we got some chat. So, Rodney, did they redo the Coyote Cafe, the front door too? You know what, Rodney? It's kind of similar, but just down from the front door is where we were showing the takeaway window. Okay, so and then
when you come in do, they moved the bar. So the bar
Yeah.
is kind of closer to the takeaway window now. And those are booth seating where the old bar was.
Yeah, yep. And then, Megan's watching this morning. She said, Vail Brewing Company, her favorite beer, Hot Mess Blonde. That's my favorite too. I don't know if it's just because we're blonde, but and then and she said, hey, I want to operate with Rachel and Meredith. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for chatting in today. Always good to hear from you, Rodney. Tim Nicholson was chiming in today, too, saying hello. All right. Thanks, guys. So, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be here 7:30 to 8:30. Check us out then, or check us out anytime on YouTube or Facebook. This show could play anytime during the day, and then we are live on Xfinity Comcast Channel 17. So, thanks, Meredith, for braving the elements. I hope that coffee tasted good.
Oh, yeah, I chugged it.
Okay, all right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.